Hello, I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft, and today's question comes from Wallace, who asks, if a bear flatulates in the woods and no one's around, does it still stink? Now this question might strike one as impertinent or inane, but actually it follows in a long line of thought experiments such as, does an unobserved fallen tree make a sound, or do Italians have souls? It points to a larger question about the nature of reality and perception. For many of us in this modern rational age, we would reject as arrogant the notion that you need a human observer to somehow verify something taking place. Nature occurs whether or not we are there to witness it. And yet, for many, there has been an understanding, like politicians and advertisers have told us, that perception is reality. Indeed, for thinkers like Berkeley and his idealists, the mind was what mattered, not what was occurring in this crude material world. We only understood it through our senses, through our perception, and therefore it was the mind itself that could create reality. And when these two realities intersected, yours and mine, well, then we could have a shared understanding, but truly all we could know was what was inside our own heads. This, of course, leads down the path towards solipsism and certain narcissistic ideologies, which for some find distasteful. Personally, I've always been attracted to the school of phenomenology as expressed by Husserl and his students. It mediated a middle path whereby it acknowledged that things were occurring outside of perception, but what mattered was the noumena. When that perception intersected with that reality, it gave meaning to these occurrences. This very word, stink, has a whole weight of judgment behind it. It's not just a flat, objective notion. There's a need for someone there to give meaning to this flatus. However, this whole question is built on a faulty premise, because it assumes that no one is around to observe, when very clearly the bear itself is there. Although, as the ancient Greeks taught us many years ago, you never mind your own. I hope that answers your question. As always, I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Thank you.